Hey guys, how we doing? I'm Libby. Come on in my Kentucky kitchen. We're gonna make us up a little real quick, just it's gonna be my supper. Nobody else wants anything right now. They've all eaten, and I haven't. So after a long day, I'm gonna make me up a hot ham and cheese sandwich. I cooked a ham the other day, so I had some sliced ham in the refrigerator, and I got some good cheeses, so I'm gonna make up a hot ham and cheese. Hot ham and cheese is always good. It's better than just a plain old ham and cheese with mayo on it. So let's get cooking. I'm gonna start getting my skillet heated up. Actually, I'm using a cast iron griddle, and this is what I got going on. So let me back you up a little bit so maybe you can see what I'm going to do. So I've just got some regular old soft butter, and I'm going to butter my bread. And I'm just using regular old white bread. And I'm going to put just a tiny dab of oil, and this is just canola oil. And I'm just going to put just a dab on there along with some butter. But I'm going to put that on there and let that get started. So I'm going to butter this side of my bread. And I like lots of butter. Butter always makes it good, don't it? Yes, it does. So I'm going to put about a tablespoon of butter on here. And the reason I put butter and oil is I like the way the butter tastes, but you have to be careful because you don't want to burn your butter. So if you add just a hair, and I probably didn't put a half a teaspoon or maybe a teaspoon of oil on here. There we go. Now y'all can see what this looks like. Now see, here's my butter side. I'm going to put the butter side up for right now, okay? Because when I put that down in that butter, see, look, it got butter all over it, right? So now both sides. And it don't take much to get, cast iron good and hot, okay? So I've just got a regular old slice of American cheese. I'm going to stick my ham right here on the side and let that be warming up. Almost. Not quite there yet, but we're getting close. This is quick and easy. Just what I like. We're going to, because we want that ham warmed all the way through. Alright, so we can flip this over. And we're going to start creating our hot ham and cheese. So a slice of American. And I've got, this is just quesadilla cheese. Right here. I want some of that. And I got some good old shredded Gouda. Gouda is good. Alright, and we want to move that over because this side of the skillet is getting a little hot. So, we're going to do that. Now I'm going to put my Gouda on. And I'm going to put my ham on. Oh, yeah. And then, now let me give it a flip. Oh, look at that. That's going to be so good. See, that way, my bread is toasted. When I make a hot ham and cheese or I make a grilled cheese, I want both sides of my bread toasted. The top and the inside. And then on the bottom, the same way. The outside and the inside. I like to have outside and inside toasted. Not too many places toast both sides. But that's the way I like it. So, we are going to have us a good old hot ham and cheese. Oh, cheese is just running out everywhere. And if you see that cheese that was down here, I can take my little spatula and scrape right there. When you get a good season on your cast iron, that'll come right off. And there's no burnt cheese. Now, in the morning, if I decide to get up and make biscuits, it won't be a problem. Oh, yes. Now, let me grab a plate. Turn my burner off. It's just me, you know, eating right now because everybody else is already eating. So I don't want to cook no great big meal, you know. And look at that. Then we are gonna slice this up. Oh, it's hot. It's hot, it's hot. And look at there. Ooh, yummy with all that good cheese. I don't know if you guys like Gouda or not, but Gouda is really good cheese. Oh, man. Oh, that rich, creamy cheese and that good butter. It's like layers of flavor. You have the saltiness from the ham. And that's just a regular city ham that I cooked earlier this week. Let me find a paper towel. I want to show you something. Look, so here's my cast iron griddle, right? All you have to do is take a paper towel and you wipe it right off, just like that. Now, once this cools, I'll, you know, wash it with good hot water. But don't put your cast iron in cold water when it's smoking hot. But look at that. Clean right up. And I'll move that off of there. Wipe up my stove. Oh, and I'm cleaned up from my supper. How great is that? And I have a spatula and a skillet to wash. Yay! We like quick and easy cleanups, right? And over here in this pot, let's see if I can bring you guys over here so you can see. From that ham that I cooked earlier, this is the bone and the fat and the drippings was left in the bottom of the pan. And so I am making me up some good old ham stock. Christmas is in just a couple of days. So ham stock's going to be pretty useful in the next couple of days. And, you know, otherwise you would just throw that bone in the garbage and, you know, you would lose all that good flavor. So now I'll just let this boil for a little while. I just put in a little seasoned salt, a little salt and pepper, and I put in a little bit of smoky paprika. And the reason that I chose that is it's got that little bit of smoke to it. So anything that you would put ham in, this stock is just going to enhance it and open it up, and it's going to be delicious. So if you guys cook a ham for Christmas or whatever, boil that bone afterwards. I got some parsley, and so I cut the tips of the stems off of the parsley, and I put that in there. And then once it boils for a while, you know, maybe You could do it in a half hour. I'll probably boil it for about an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And you can, there's several ways you can store it. If you know you're going to use it right away, then just put it in a quart jar, you know, a mason jar in a refrigerator. If you're not going to use it right away, what you can do is wait till it's completely cooled and put it in a Ziploc gallon bag, stick it in your freezer, or if you only want small portions, you can put it in an ice cube tray. And that way, when you need some, then you just take out one ice cube and, you know, once it gets good and frozen, break them, put them in a gallon bag, and then when you need something, you just take one cube out of your bag and you put it right in your pot and you're good to go. And you've got that instead of just adding water that has no flavor to it. You just added a big burst of flavor to any dish. If you're making pork chops or green beans or soup beans, anything that you would normally put a chunk of ham in, or goes good with ham, or goes good with pork, it would be good in chicken. Anything like that, you put some of this ham stock in, and it just really enhances it. So I'm gonna get off here, and I'm gonna eat, since it's just me, I'm even gonna eat off a paper plate. That way I don't have another dish to wash, right? Paper plate, napkin, I don't even have a fork because I'm gonna eat it with my fingers. I wish you guys a good night. God bless. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas.